right, welcome to I'll Take the Over podcast. I'm your host, Mark Manley. We got Johnny Grissom there. He says, Roll Tide. What's going on, Jay?
Roll Tide.
Hurricane Johnny, he's rolling.
We don't have to hear about LSU and Coach Kelly tonight.
We got Eddie, we bowling rule. What's up, Coach?
What's going on? You forgot to say regular season champ, Johnny Grissom.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We got to send him that trophy down there in the bayou. Oh. And we got Kenny D down there, and he's just like Pink Floyd, another brick wall there. What's going on, Kenny D?
Another brick in the wall, brother. Very disappointed
just another.
that our consistently mediocre game predictor is not here. I was really looking forward to his insight and intellect into tonight's show, considering that the four of us, because you're not, but the four of us that are ahead of him are complete morons. I was just really waiting on that.
I heard that all year, this year and last year.
You guys are morons. I'm a retard.
My bad.
I'm just a fucking idiot, I guess.
I'd wear a helmet, but it'd mess up my hair.
We don't want that, Kenny.
No, you know that.
And we got little what? 10 seconds, JB? 10 is greater than SEC. The little 10 is greater than SEC.
Make sure I put SEC in lowercase letters, because as you can see, the little 10 is not anything, but seems like they dominated over the weekend. I'm just going to leave it at that. And we played it our time zone, our time slot at 11 o'clock, and we still whooped that ass. Now we get the prime time spot.
You're talking about an ass whooping and Big Ten school over the SEC, and that's Ohio State put one on old Tennessee there.
Man, I did not expect that. I wanted Ohio State to win because the whole thing with the Big Ten and the SEC, I didn't give a shit. I hate Ohio State, so I was happy at the win. But outside of that, I wanted to point out, congratulations to Penn State's women's volleyball team for 8 times winning the national championship. And also, we lost another legend. Rest in peace, Ricky Henderson. Man, that was horrible to hear. So, rest easy. All-time base stealer.
Man, you talk about records in today's game that'll never be touched, and that's definitely going to be one of them.
Man, that record would never be sniffed.
But, hey, back to the Ohio State game, that's karma. You want to change their name on Apple Maps to Neyland North. You want to run around Columbus and plant your flag in the middle of every fucking O you can find. The only O that you cared about was the points you scored in the first quarter. None. You're down 21-0. And Josh, all hype, because that's all he is all hype, a.k.a. Bobby Hill from the Family Guy, who will be selling propane and Strickland propane here soon, is a clown. He's another Brian Kelly. What has he done? I'll wait. Hey, we want to win games. You don't fire him. You just got.
Would you buy propane from him?
Television.
Would you buy propane from him?
Well, by God, Bobby, that's just what we do, and I would.
Yeah. God dang it, Bobby. Get over here and coach this football team.
Damn it, Bobby, you keep playing with it, you're gonna go blind.
We got a member of the Eagles Club. So we got members of the Eagle Club up there. We call Boomhire because in meetings he can't understand. He's talking like yeah.
Reverend.
Yeah, for real. That's what we call him, Boomhire. We never understand him in the meetings. So we don't know how to talk to him or nothing. But anyway,
tell him to text you.
There you go. We can do that.
I text you the same way.
All right, let's go ahead and recap the games, I guess, from we've been off a little while. I've been a little bit under the weather, still taking some meds as I speak. I guess we're going to start off with that Tuesday, December 7th game. 17th, excuse me. Those Memphis Tigers, Kenny's old hometown, took it on the West Virginia Mountaineers, beat them 42-37. Anybody win any points on that one?
I don't remember.
I got 2. I had Memphis minus 4.5 in the over.
No, both games you just gotta hit both. Remember?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Then we
I
had
bet you
South
anything-
Alabama.
I bet you anything Doug has it.
Then we had South Alabama and Western Michigan. South Alabama, the Jaguars won that one because they put it on Western Michigan by 7, won by a touchdown. I didn't have anything on that one.
I don't think I did. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Me either. I'm gonna have to go back and look at all mine. And then we had Sam Houston over Georgia Southern, 31-26. I know I won some points on that one. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I did too.
I think Mark did pretty good on those picks.
Yeah, on that one. And we had the college football playoffs to talk about, guys. We already talked about one game, but let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Josh's Penn State Nittany Lions, baby, as they put it on the Mustangs, 38-10. Guys, I just seen total domination in all three of these games at some point. Of course, Clemson tried to work their way back in it, and actually Tennessee, once they got within, 11 there, I thought it might be a game, but they got ran away with. And Josh, what about your Penn State Nittany Lions, buddy, moving on to the CFP?
Yeah, people talking about offense not doing well. I mean, they did start out slow, but last I checked, defense wins championships, So Kenny did say that. But, I mean, like I said, if you're putting punts on the board and you're getting stops, I mean, 2 pick six, a couple of shutdowns in the red zone. Kicking game was on point. I mean, like I said, we have a good draw. We should make it to the Final Four. And things are looking even better now that Carson Beck isn't playing for Georgia when they have Notre Dame. If they end up losing there, Penn State has a good shot of going farther. But like I said, Final Four, I'm happy with that.
Anybody else?
Penn State did look good.
Yeah, they did. All right, next one we can talk about is there was Clemson Tigers taking on the Texas Longhorns. Texas beat them 38-24. Score a little closer than what the game actually was. I thought Texas looked good, man, and they're going to move on and play as well. Any discussion on that game?
Just glad to see Dabo went to hell home.
And then, of course, the Ohio State-Tennessee game, we kind of touched bases on that. And then the other game that we haven't discussed yet, and that is Notre Dame and Indiana. And this score, much closer than what it really was, too, is Notre Dame ended up winning by 10, 27-17, with a game that they really dominated most of the game. Once again, discussion, should SMU and Indiana ever been in the playoffs? In my personal opinion, no. We got to line up the best 12 teams. I don't care where you win your conference or not. Go 1 through 12. And actually, I looked this up. Let me read this to you guys, man. And I find this kind of weird. And we'll touch base on Arizona State, too, in this conversation because they got in. Let me find it here. But anyway, they was not ranked in the last 11th week poll. And the 12th week poll was not ranked. And somehow they got in the playoffs. So I just find it amusing. That's why we have to take the top 12 teams in the country, and we can't just throw teams that win the week conferences in. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
Mark, you
I
can't
still
do that.
don't.
I don't. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go. No, you go ahead.
Mark, I disagree. It's no different than the basketball tournament. I mean, this past one's a prime example. NC State wins the ACC tournament. They're an 18-14 team, but they get in because they won their conference, which obviously is going to eliminate another team from the bigger conference's at-large bid. You can't disqualify them because of their conference. I understand we talk about strength of schedule, and trust me, I'm number one on that train. I agree that schedules are weak, but you can't fault Purdue. You had the defending national champs on your schedule. You didn't think they were going to be 5-5. Michigan State was on a rebuild. You can't help that. You only played the one team because it's a mega conference. You're not going to play everybody. The NCAA only lets you play 9 conference games. If there's more than 10 teams, you're not going to play them all. But we talked about it as the season ended. Arizona State and South Carolina were the 2 hottest teams in college football at the end. They won their conference. They deserve every right to be in. The Indiana SMU argument, we can go that all night as well. The reason they got in is simple. It's money. If you'd have put 5 or 6 SEC teams there, 3 lost teams in there, man, you got to riot. It's money, and they got to spread it out, and that's why.
Yep. And I'm just going to add too, with SMU not being allowed in the playoff is after the fact, because everybody said, even when they played Clemson and lost in the ACC, man, that's a CFP, that's a playoff type team. They should be in. Blah blah blah. The majority of people said that, and now all of a sudden they get their ass whooped, and they're like, "Well, Alabama should not have been in." You don't lose to Vandy and expect to get in. You just don't. Sorry, but you don't.
Josh, before you came on, I'm here at work, and I told Mark, I already talked to him, I got a lot of college football prognosticators here. It's real simple, and if this is what they're going to do, it's real simple. Win and you're in. Beat Vandy, beat Oklahoma. We're not even having this discussion. Ole Miss, beat Kentucky at home, beat LSU, which is, I don't care if Doug's here or not, is a mediocre team. Beat LSU, you're in. South Carolina, you struggled at the first half, but you're the hottest team to finish. Find a way to win one of those games, you're in. So it's strength of schedule. Everybody's going to point to it and say they shouldn't be there, but that's not going to be a factor anymore. It will be the teams with the best records, and that's just what it's going to be.
Well, here's my point. Oh, you're saying that, but in week 12, Clemson was number 17 in the nation. SMU was number 14 in the nation. Boise State's number 13, and Arizona State wasn't even fucking ranked. So you're telling me all of them got in the fucking playoffs, but yet in the last fucking poll, they're not ranked. So they're obviously not the best 12 in the nation.
But wait a minute. Don't forget, Miami was a top 5 team at that time too. And did we all say that Miami was not a top 5 team?
We all did.
Yep.
We're talking about teams that, that Miami went on.
I'm sorry, I
saying.
agree with Kenny what he was saying, man. If you win your you win your conference, hey, you should be in the playoffs.
Now people are going to start playing less competitive teams.
This, Mark, is to divide the country into 4.
The schedules are going to get weak. That's what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Indiana and SMU is a prime example of why you don't got to fucking play nobody. All you got to do is get 12 fucking games on the schedule, go 12-0, and you're making the fucking playoffs. I'm sorry. That don't fucking work for me.
It don't work for me either, but it's the system. It's broken.
That's it.
You all right?
Exactly.
And then you got a team in South Bend that gets to cherry pick and play the bottom of the Big Ten, the bottom of the ACC, bring $40 million to the table, and here, congratulations, you get a game. Are you fucking serious? Let's talk about the schedules. Their best.
They can't beat Northern Illinois.
Ranked Louisville.
Can't beat Northern Illinois, right?
Their best win is 25th ranked Louisville
In South Bend.
in South Bend.
Yeah.
And I promise you, had they played A&M and A&M had that quarterback they ended the season with, that might be a different outcome.
Yeah.
So it's what it is. It's broken until they say, hey, there's no more conferences. Y'all go play football. The 12 best teams are going to get in. That's what's going to get in. But if you're going to keep this conference like you do the NCAA basketball tournament, your conference champs are going to get first bid seeds, and then you got at-larges. And that's just what it is. I don't like it, but it is. This weekend was very boring football. I'm not going to lie one bit. Unless you're a Penn State, Texas, Ohio State, Notre Dame fan, it was some lame-ass shit to watch.
Hey, you got that right.
And I will say it now. Sorry, Eddie, go ahead.
I was going to say next year, that committee is going to flip and they're going to say, well, Indiana's got one loss, but look at Bama's strength of schedule. They would put Bama in next year if it's the same thing.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
if
for
they
sure.
lose to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma, Eddie?
I still
Lesson
think
learned.
they would, just based off how they got beat.
Now,
And I'm
if
not
they got
saying it's
trucked,
right. I'm not disagreeing with if you win your conference, you're in. But it's people at that table is going to say, all right, they played a stronger schedule, put them in.
they might have, but if you lose 27-3 to Choklahoma and you get trucked by a bunch of future fucking doctors,
I agree with you, but they'll make that call next year if it's
those
the same
flip-off
situation.
SEC teams have no fight at all at saying we should be in the playoffs because you lost to teams that you were double-digit favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None.
Double digit. That's right. Yep.
So I mean, win and you're in. That's what it boils down to. I don't.
Well,
like
if they played Indiana's schedule, they would have went undefeated. So
I don't like it, but from a gambling standpoint, I love it because it was free money. But I don't like it.
all right, now let's move on to our new picks, and we'll start out on tomorrow's game. And we had some games today, actually. Coastal Carolina and who was it?
Northern
UTSA,
Illinois, baby. Northern
That's right.
Illinois.
Runner.
I think Josh only one took Northern Illinois, wasn't you?
You're
Yeah.
damn right.
Yeah, I took and then Texas San Antonio over Coastal Carolina, a game that just barely went over. Man, I had Texas in the under, and I barely missed it. I think Josh had UTSA in the over as well. So
I have
Josh
over
racked up
like
some
a
points.
Hey,
Kenny
don't
did
forget,
too.
Kenny did too. UTSA was his wild card team of the year.
I always take UTSA, baby.
Some road runners.
I came in late with that pick.
That's honestly the only reason I took UTSA today was because that was Kenny's team all year. So whatever Kenny picked, I followed up.
I'm on UTSA.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep. But then I saw all you guys were picking the other team, and I was like, screw this. I'm going to Northern Illinois, baby. Let's
Yeah.
get
He
me a
did
win
good.
here. Yeah.
I got happy when it went into overtime. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get Fresno and the over. Now I'm good. And they laid an egg. They called Brian
Yeah.
Kelly and said, "Hey, Coach Kelly, what should we do?" And well, they didn't score.
I'm the only one went under on that game. So I thought I was good on that one.
Man, I didn't realize that Chip Kelly's calling plays for Ohio State, man, until the other night when they showed him.
Yeah,
He quit Oregon to go be the offensive coordinator. Or,
Yeah.
no, where was
Yeah.
Not Oregon.
He was in UCLA. UCLA.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. So tomorrow's games, we start out with South Florida, San Jose State. South Florida at 6-6. San Jose State at 7-5. San Jose minus 3.5. The over and under 63.5. That is a lot of points, my man. Let's see here. Matchup predictor shows San Jose State at 53.6. 56.4 for those Bulls from South Florida. Archie's the leading passer for the Bulls out of South Florida. He has over 1,679 yards, 9 touchdowns, but he also has 9 INTs. They got a Chalk the fourth, who is the leading carrier for San Jose State. He has 661 yards, while Joyner is the leading carrier for South Florida at 766. South Florida was 4-4 in Conference USA. I'm going to go with San Jose State, guys, and give me the under because that is a lot of points, man. There's my pick. San Jose State and the under.
great pick, champ. That's gonna get you 2 points because I'm gonna agree with you. Hey, Eddie, are you keeping stats with this?
No.
You know,
I
who's
got-
the keeper.
Eddie, by the way, you were
I
gone.
got it. I got it.
Man.
I was just going to go ahead and tell Eddie the
We
good
was
news.
gonna
Eddie,
vote
while
you
you
to
were
be
gone, I
the
started a
next
rules
keeper
and
next
ethics
year.
committee, and you're in charge of scorekeeping. But I
Yeah.
got San Jose State in the under as well.
No. I'm gonna go with
Oh boy.
3. I'm gonna go with South, and I'm gonna go over.
I don't know what Josh is thinking, but you're on an island, Johnny. I'm riding with Mark.
I
and
know.
Kenny.
I didn't get to do my homework today.
No, I'm going San Jose State and give me the under. That's way too many points. That's a basketball score.
That is a basketball score there, buddy. 62.5. Man, ain't gonna be no defense in that game. They might know something we don't know, I guess, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Vegas.
All right, let me- They always do, man. They always seem to
Yeah.
figure it out, don't they? All right, next one on our schedule is a team that ain't too far from me, the old Arkansas State Redwoods, about an hour and a half away. Taking on Bowling Green. Both teams are 7-5. Bowling Green is favored by 7.5. The total over and under is 52.5. Mizzou's quarterback, former quarterback, Connell Bazelak, he leads the way for Bowling Green. He has 2,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 5 INTs. Stewart leads the way on the rushing. He has 160 carries, 890 yards, and only 6 touchdowns, though. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my Red Wolves to win this one. The matchup predictor says no way, but I got a pull for old Arkansas State, and I'm also gonna take the over of 49.5.
Oh, it's 49.5.
Yeah,
don't know.
49.5.
That's Bowling Green, huh?
Yeah, Bowling Green.
Okay.
Well, as much as I despise Butch Jones and his brick by brick, he was good for me while he was at UT because they didn't win shit. All they did was put life championships in their trophy case. But I'm with Mark on this one. I'm gonna ride the Red Wolves and take the over.
I'm gonna go with Bowling Green. I'm gonna go with the over. That's
Johnny, you're on
7.5.
an island again right now. Wolves up.
Hey man, hey, I wanted to. I'm trying to give y'all
That's right.
a chance. I mean,
We
Doug's
appreciate
not
it,
here.
Johnny.
Can't get- I know.
What's the spread again?
7.5.
49.5. Oh yeah.
7.5.
7. Yeah, 7.5. That's going to cut it close. So I would, if it was less than that, I'd say Bowling Green. I think Bowling Green's going to win, but give me Arkansas State. Man, give me the over.
Right on. All right, next one on the schedule is in Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan for the Game Above Sports Bowl. Pittsburgh at 7-5, Toledo at 7-5. Pittsburgh favored by a touchdown. The over and under is 49.5. Gleason is the quarterback for Toledo. He has over 2,400 yards. Reed, leading rusher for Pittsburgh, he has close to 800 yards, 797 to be exact. So it's going to be a close one, guys. Let's see what the old matchup predictor says. It has Pittsburgh at 69.7 and Toledo at 30.3. Man, I'm going to go ahead and take Pittsburgh. And I'm going to take the under of 51.5.
Oh, 51.5.
Champ, you were so close.
I know that kind of 51.5 is kind of, it's 49.5. So I am going to take the over.
49.5.
Yeah,
Champ,
49.5.
Good. I had
Champ,
it
you're
right.
spot on. Attaboy.
Pittsburgh and over.
Copy that.
All right, I'm gonna go with Toledo over.
Man, I'll be leading by Christmas.
Man, y'all remember when Pittsburgh was ranked like 15 in the nation? I think they started 6 or 7-0 and then lost out. I'm riding with Johnny on this one. Toledo and the over.
Damn.
Break
Well,
the tie. Break the tie.
man, I'm hail. They say around here, well, closer to there. Hail the pit. Give me pit and give me the over.
Right on. All right, next one on our schedule is the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who come in at 7-5, taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. We know Josh loves some Wildcats. Wildcats are 8-4. The Scarlet Knights are 7-5. The over and under is 50.5. Kansas State is minus 6.5. I like the Wildcats. I like Avery Johnson, their quarterback, as he has over 2,500 yards on the season, 22 touchdowns, 9 picks. So give me the Wildcats, who have a matchup predictor of 69.3. So give me the Wildcats and the over as well.
Another great pick, Champ. That man's got the most beautiful head of hair. I'm
He does.
riding with Avery Johnson in Kansas State, and I'm taking the over.
Hey, I'm gonna have to agree with y'all on this one.
What?
Yeah.
How a way to get 2 points, Johnny?
Johnny's
As a
now on
fan
the
of-
board.
Maybe.
We got us
As
a
a
game
fan
now.
of that weak ass Big Ten, Rutgers can play some defense. They have all year. I'm gonna take them and the under.
Uh-oh.
Hey, just because they stopped Nebraska doesn't mean they can play defense.
Well, he's a Coach Rule fan, so that's why he's taking Rutgers.
Right.
Coach Rule, he got it partly right. Give me Kansas State, but give me the under.
Uh-oh.
Rutgers can play defense, but they can't score. Now that I said that, they're probably gonna put up 40.
Hell, they'll probably hit the over under by themselves.
Right.
Matter of fact, Josh, the last 2 games they've scored 41 and 38.
There you
Oh,
Good
go.
call, Josh. Good call, Josh.
Yep. You now I know I'm right. I know I'm right now. They'll score 3.
Yeah. All right, next one is the Lockheed Martin Armed Force Bowl between the Oklahoma Sooners, who are 6-6 on the year, taking on the Navy Midshipmen 9-3. Oklahoma favored by 9. The over and under is 46.5. Man, I think, I don't really know where to go with this one. I'm just gonna go with Navy. Give me support my troops. Go Navy. And I'll take the and I'm gonna take the under as well.
Is it 9 or 3? Because I just did it late.
It's 9.
It's
Opened up at 9.
Okay.
Yes, now that goes to show you where the money's going in at.
Navy floundered down the stretch. Didn't look great against Army.
No, they did.
So I'm up in the air too. Is it the OU that's played all season, or is it gonna be the OU that showed up against Bama? But
Well, I know Jackson Arnold ain't quarterbacking.
being that close to Texas, the OU fans will travel. So I'm gonna take OU in the over.
I'm going to go with Navy and the over.
Yeah, between opt-outs and transfers, I think they said OU's down 17 starters between both sides of the ball. So I'm going to ride Navy in the over.
Yep. Same here. Give me Navy and give me the over.
Oh, Horvath.
Horvath.
Quarterback. Yeah.
Right.
Navy,
Yeah,
Navy
you gotta be
cares
careful.
about ball game.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, you got that right. All right, next one's going to be the Birmingham Bowl, where Georgia Tech takes on those Vanderbilt Commodores. Spread is now 2.5, opened up at 2.5. So we'll play that one. Georgia Tech favored by 2.5. Over and under is 54.5. Man, I'm going to take the SEC's Vanderbilt Commodores. Give me those Commodores and give me the over of 54.5.
Oh, it's 54.
Great pick, champ. Especially since Pavia got his 8th-year exemption. So
That's right.
Next year he's on cloud 9. I'm with Mark on this one. I'm taking Vandy in the over.
Huh. Not me. I'm going to go with Georgia Tech.
Shocker there.
And the over.
Channeling my inner Doug Edwards. You're a moron.
I think
You
you're
hope
a
not.
genius, Johnny. I'm going to ride Tech in the over.
Well, that's
Hey,
something I never thought I would hear in my life. Johnny Grissom and the word genius attached to each other. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I thought it was
You
an
ain't
internet
kidding.
connection. I thought it was a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
internet connection. I was
Who-
like,
Yeah.
who's the champ? Right here.
Hmm.
What's the over under again?
54.5.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, from a former champ myself, I'm gonna follow this year's champ. And I'm give me Georgia Tech, but give me the under though.
Yeah.
I got you. Georgia checking the under for JB.
That boy Johnny. Roll the
All right.
tide.
Now we're going to move to Memphis, Tennessee, where we got the Liberty Bowl. The Texas Tech Red Raiders, 8-4, taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And I'm sure a lot of Arkansas fans will be there, as it's not too far from home. Over and under is 59.5. Arkansas is favored by 2.5. Man, give me the Red Raiders. Guns up, baby. And I'm going to take the under of 59.5.
You say 59?
59.5. Can you not fucking hear tonight?
God, you're a grumpy motherfucker.
well, he's missing his psyche. He's making up for who's not here.
Look, that's what it is.
Man, I'm taking Texas Tech too. Fuck Arkansas. I'm with Coach Rule on this. Fuck the Hogs. But I'm taking the over.
No, I'm going with Arkansas. Fuck Mark, and I'm gonna go over.
God damn.
Fuck Mark.
Man, as always, give me the hell with the Woo Pig. Give me Tech and the over.
Fuck. I'm going to help that. I'm going Texas Tech. Fuck Johnny. Give me the over.
There you go.
Dude, that was funny as hell. Fuck Mark.
Fuck that Alabama Crimson Tide,
Hey, roll
motherfuckers.
Tide. How many championships
No.
y'all got?
Damn.
That's what you get.
Well, his blood pressure.
He kicked
His blood
himself out
pressure's
the
up.
show.
Yeah, his blood pressure's so much up, he kicked himself out.
He misses Doug so bad he kicked
Oh,
himself out the
good
show.
Lord.
Yeah,
He had man of the year.
he's doing his show in Cooter.
Damn, son. Did you borrow Doug's internet?
Yeah, I
what you
did,
under-
man.
What you under that one tower in Cooter?
Yeah. Hit the wrong button. It happens. It happens.
His blood pressure is high tonight.
Probably is.
Man.
Sweating like bullets up in here. All right. Let me find my place here now, as we are at.
The DirecTV Holiday Bowl.
That's right. Eddie's favorite team, the Syracuse Orange, 21 in the nation. They're 9-3, taking on Washington State. Washington State 8-4, and they will be without their main quarterback as McCord leads the way for those Syracuse Orange. As we all know, Eddie's favorite quarterback. He has thrown for 4,326 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 12 INTs. He can sling it. Syracuse is favored by 4.5. The over and under is 61.5, guys. That is a lot of points. I'm going to take the big orange and the under of 61.5.
Man, I'm once again jumping on Coach Rule's bandwagon. I'm riding that kid till the wheels fall off. Give me Syracuse and the under.
I'm gonna go with Washington. I'm gonna go over.
Man, there's a lot of Ohio State fans wish they had McCord this year now. I'm gonna ride him in the over.
Yeah, traditionally the Holiday Bowl is always high scoring anyway. So if you look up scores in the past, they always put big numbers up. So give me Syracuse, give me the over. Now I'm just basing that off of tradition.
You remember BYU always playing the Holiday Bowl, it seemed like.
Yep.
Jim McMahon and Ty Detmer.
Yeah, Ty Detmer. That's the year they won the Heisman. I mean, he won the Heisman. They won the Holiday Bowl, didn't they?
Yep.
Crazy how far that bowl game has fallen. So many bowl games now. It don't really matter, does it?
No.
All right, next one is the Las Vegas Bowl, which featuring USC at 6-6, Texas A&M at 8-4. The Aggies are favored by 1. Over and under is 50.5. Man, to me this one's easy. Give me the Aggies and give me the over.
Kenny looked like he's in an episode of Walking Dead.
Relocating. Hold on, let me relocate here. First and foremost, this is a no-brainer. Any team that obviously beats the powerhouse of LSU, you got to take it. So give me LSU in the over. I mean A&M in the over.
Oh, this is a risk pick. I'm gonna go with USC. And I'm gonna go over.
That's a big risk.
That is big risk there. Sure.
I'll take A&M and the over.
But hey, listen, they should be calling this bowl who beat LSU this year because they both beat LSU. So let me just throw that out there.
But USC can't beat anybody else.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying. Give me Texas A&M though. You know, I've liked them lately. Give me Texas A&M and give me the over.
Wasn't it in Vegas where USC beat LSU?
Yes,
It
sir.
was. Yeah. It was. Opening game of the year.
Their USC's season won't be full circle though. It started well there, but it won't end well.
Lincoln Riley better call the Bears and see if they need a coach.
Hey, they probably will.
Yeah.
All right, next one's the Fenway Bowl where UConn, the 8-4 Huskies, take on Doug's North Carolina Tar Heels. Tar Heels finish up at 6-6, and they will be without. Is Mac Brown going to coach this game? I don't believe he is. Is that correct?
That is correct. He is.
Yeah. So UConn favored by 6. The over and under is 56.5. Matchup predictor shows the other way around with North Carolina 62.2, UConn at 37.8. Man, I'm just going to have to take North Carolina, guys. I just can't see UConn beating a ACC team like this. So give me North Carolina and the under.
I'm with you, champ. Tar Heels in the under.
I'm UConn and the over.
Hey, it's not women's basketball, Johnny. Gino Oriema is not coaching.
That's right.
Hey, giving y'all a chance to win these games.
We appreciate you.
Tar Heel players trying to impress Belichick, the ones that plan on staying. So I'm gonna take the Tar Heels in the under.
Hey, all I know is Tar Heels are going back to where Belichick left, playing in Boston. So they're going to go there and be like, hey, thanks for your coach. Give me the Tar Heels. Give me the over.
Hey, you think they're going to be good next year, in a couple of years, with that coach?
Couple of years, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, ain't no doubt about it.
That guy don't need the NIL money.
Well, did you see how much money they're giving him for coaches and stuff?
No, I didn't see that.
When you get a chance, look it up. It's
Wow.
crazy.
They said Jordan's gonna jump in on some football NIL too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
All right, next one is the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl with Boston College 7-5 against them Cornhuskers that Eddie likes so much at 6-6. Boston College 7-5. The over and under is 45.5, guys, and Nebraska favored by 3.5. I'm going to take Nebraska actually minus the 3.5, and I'm going to take the over of 45.5.
I'm taking Nebraska because BC's quarterback's headed to Tallahassee to end his career.
That's right.
I'm taking the under because I don't think either team's going to score a lot.
I'm going to go with Boston and the under.
You know I'm taking the Huskers, but I'm with Kenny. We lost a lot on offense, so did they, so I don't see a lot of scoring. Huskers and under.
Yep. Give me Nebraska. Give me the under. Well, somebody mad.
Johnny, you got Michael Vick over at your house?
Holy.
Go.
How about Johnny got that roll tide?
He's got Michael Vick over at his house. I hear some dog fighting going on.
Oh, these boxers. They do that every night.
All right, next one is the New Mexico Bowl. Louisiana at 10-3, taking on TCU at 8-4. Over and under 61.5, guys. TCU favored by 9.5. Give me TCU and the under in this one.
Johnny, can I do it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I trust Sonny Dykes as far as I can body slam you, champ. Give me Louisiana and the under.
Raging Cajun, baby. That's who I
They lost. They lost their number one running back.
I don't care. They got somebody behind him. Give him some crawfish. They'd be all right. I'm gonna take the over on that one. Give me the Cajuns and the over.
Gotcha,
I
bro,
think
man.
Kenny got this one. I'm gonna take the Raging Cajuns and the under.
Oh my God, are you famous? I didn't
Oh,
know.
Johnny, you said you Cajuns and over.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yeah, give
bye,
me
JB.
the Cajuns and give me the under.
All right, next one is going to be the old Pop Tarts Bowl, guys. The old toaster trophy. This should be a good one, actually. Iowa State at 10-3, Miami at 10-2. Miami's ranked 13th. Iowa State 18th in the nation. See, opening up at -2.5. Iowa State is favored. Over and under is 52.5. Hey, is Ward playing in this game or not?
No, not last I heard. No.
Yeah, last I heard he wasn't.
Yeah, go give me Iowa State then and the under 52.5.
I'm riding you, champ. ISU and under. If Cam was playing, I'm taking Miami in the over because they don't play any defense. But I'm gonna take Iowa State in the under.
I'm going with the Hurricanes, and I'm going to go the over.
I'm gonna leave Johnny on the island again so far. Iowa State and the under.
Yep, I'm with Coach Rule. Give me Iowa State. Give me the under.
Oh, Johnny out on the island.
That'd be all right. No,
Oh, Doug gonna rescue you.
no, I'll be good.
All right, guys, here's my favorite bowl, the Snoop Dogg Bowl, the Arizona Bowl. Imagine what's in them bags they give out there for making this one. Miami, Ohio, 8-5. Colorado State, 8-4. Since old Gabbert quarterbacks for Miami of Ohio and his brother Blaine, quarterback for Mizzou, that's all I need to know. I'm going Miami, Ohio, and I'm going the over of 42.5. So give me Miami of Ohio and the over.
You got half that right. I'm taking Colorado State in the over.
I'm gonna go with Miami, Ohio. I'm gonna go over.
I'm going Miami of Ohio and over also.
I remember
Can't-
Miami, Ohio started the season off 0-4 or 0-5. Y'all remember that when I was talking about them, and now all of a sudden they're bowl eligible. So good for them, but give me Colorado State and give me the over.
Attaboy.
I thought old Kenny gonna be on the island there for a minute by himself.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. Josh gonna keep him company.
He got my
Better
back.
believe it.
All right, next one, the Military Bowl. East Carolina 7-5, taking on the Wolfpack. North Carolina State 6-6 on the year. Matchup predictor shows the Wolfpack at 64.1. East Carolina at 35.9. Over and under 59.5. The Wolfpack favored by 5. Give me the Wolfpack, guys, and the under.
No. Give me the Pirates in the under.
Give me East Carolina and over.
I'm gonna ride with old Mark. Give me NC State and the under.
I would always ride with the guy in last place.
Well, I'm gonna ride with him. So give me NC State in the under. Yeah, give me the under though.
Yeah, we all took the under.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I took the over.
And you didn't pick NC State.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thought you was talking about something else.
All right, next one here is the Alamo Bowl. BYU at 10-2, taking on Colorado Buffaloes, who are 9-3. And I do believe that Travis Hunter and the gang are going to play for Colorado from the last I heard.
They are.
And they had this game right at even, guys. So, and the over and under is 53.5. I think BYU can score, Colorado can score. So I'm definitely going over. Give me the Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders' crew and the over.
Well, this is another one. Another team I've been riding all year. I'm sticking with Coach Prime, and I'm taking the over. I think he's got something to prove. I'm gonna say this real quick. I like what they did. These were the two teams everybody said was gonna play for the Big 12 championship, and they didn't. So they're putting them in a bowl game. I like what they did. It's gonna be a good game. But give me Colorado and the over.
Got a chance to be the best bowl game out there, really.
Right now, I think it is on paper.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna go with BYU in the over.
Hunter and them committed to play for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. I'll ride with the original. I'll take BYU and the over.
It'll be a short ride. It's okay.
Now give me Coach Prime and the crew and the over.
So,
Hey,
Eddie,
real
you
quick.
know.
Real quick,
Go
I want to
ahead.
say this. Did anybody see who just got fired at FIU? Here, let me help you out. It was Tom Herman. He lasted 3 years. Just throwing
Wow.
that out there.
You said 3 years?
3 years.
That rings a bell about the previous discussion we had.
You know, he got
That's
fired,
right.
He got fired at Houston after 3 years, or he got fired at Texas after 3 years, and now he's been fired at FIU after 3 years. But go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. Next one is the Independence Bowl. A 5-7 Louisiana Tech Bulldogs somehow got in the bowl game.
Gotta have
Goes to show you.
They had to
goes
take
show you
Marshall's place.
Goes to show you we got too many bowl games.
Yep.
And taking on the Army Black Knights. Army had a hell of a season. Number 22 in the nation. They are 11-2. Matchup predictor shows Army 75%. Louisiana Tech 24%. Over and under is 43.5. Army is favored by 15.5. I think Army's going to win by more than that. Give me Army and the over. Go Black Knights.
Louisiana Tech had to take Marshall's place. Their whole team hit the portal. They don't even have a team.
That is correct.
So, yeah, give me Army and the over.
Give me the Tech and give me the over.
I'm gonna hop on the champs bandwagon. Give me Tech and the over.
Give me Army in the over. I got to ride the service branch I grew up with.
Hey, you're an Army brat right there, right?
I am. Yep, you better believe it.
That's right, baby. All right, let's move on along here. Let's see where we're at. We're moving to the bowl game I'm going to be at. The Music City Bowl is Iowa 8-4, taking on number 19 in the nation, the Missouri Tigers 9-3. Missouri favored by 1.5. Iowa over and under is 41.5. Missouri's got Luther Burden out. I do know that, but Theo Weiss and the gang's going to play. Brady Cook's going to play. And so I'm going to go Mizzou and the over. Go Tigers.
I'm taking Mizzou, but I'm gonna take the under. Iowa just can't score. I don't see it being any different playing an SEC defense, regardless of what anybody says about it. Give me Mizzou in the under.
No. I'm going with the Hawks. I'm going to go over.
Man, Mark, you gonna give him a fuck you, Johnny?
Yeah,
Fuck
should
you,
give him
Johnny.
Fuck you, Kenny. No, fuck you, Kenny.
That's what he
Hey,
said.
Kenny,
Yeah.
I was averaging 28 a game this year.
That's right.
That's
In the Big
about
Ten.
double last year.
In the Big Ten.
But I don't
They
see
did lose their
Mark's
number one
point.
running back, though.
Yeah. I just can't see Mark's boy not going out big, so I'm gonna ride Cook in the over.
Thank you, Eddie. Smart
Well,
man.
Mark, I'm going Mizzou in the over also, but Mark's boy's
Smart.
going out big because now they got my boy from Penn State showing up next year to fill in that spot. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Good things about him.
Yeah, he's very good.
I need somebody to bridge that gap because we never know about Sam Horn. He has a yet to be healthy for a football game. He plays a lot of baseball, so who knows?
Well, and also, I hope it. Honestly, he's such a good football player. I hope it works out like Will Levis did when he went to Kentucky.
Yeah, that'd be
He
great.
went there. Good job.
All right, here's another good game I think it's going to be, and that's the Uriah Quest Bowl is Alabama, 9-3 on the year, ranked number 11, by the way, guys. So they are in the top 12. Michigan 7-5. Alabama favored by 11.5, over and under 42.5. I do not have any idea who's playing in this game and who's not. Is Milroe playing? Do we know?
Yes.
He is playing.
He's not opting for the NFL.
Okay, I got you. So give me Alabama and the I'm going to take the over at 42.5.
Yeah.
I'm with you, champ. And Johnny's background, Roll Tide, over.
Go ahead, Johnny. Get those dogs going.
No. I'm gonna go with Michigan.
What?
And
His national title pick, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, got her riding at
I'm gonna
75.
go over.
You going Michigan and over? Wow.
I don't even
It's-
think Michigan has a quarterback on their roster at this point.
Yeah.
Since Underwood committed. I'm going Bama in the over.
Hey,
As he's got his little background roll tide, he went Michigan.
Hey, I just did that for Doug. That's all I did because I know Doug hates Alabama.
He didn't 5 years ago.
That's
did,
exactly right. That was his number one team 5 years ago.
Now it's LSU and Coach Kelly.
That's right. He loves Coach Kelly.
Gobble the nuts. Gobble the nuts.
He loves Kelly's nuts.
well,
Hey, he thinks Kelly's doing all this recruiting and all that. Mizzou's doing it, Nebraska's doing it, Florida State, Penn State. They're all doing that.
He
yeah.
keeps
Hey.
posting that Portal King bullshit.
Oh,
Houston's
yeah,
number one in the portal right now if you want to do that.
Damn, Houston Cougars?
Houston, they
Every
must
school
be
is doing
paying.
it.
Damn,
Get
that
off the
oil
nuts.
that oil money going loose down there, huh?
Hey, before we go further, give me Bama and give me the over. I was trying to get Ozzy to bark by me saying roll tide, but he sleep.
Yeah, I took him out. I'm sorry.
Hey, Josh, we forgot to mention, speaking of nuts, we need some sponsors tonight. You got any sponsors tonight?
And you know what I do? I got some stocking stuffers for you guys coming up to Christmas.
All right, baby, let's hear them.
Hey, well, there's a candle company you can look up on the internet. It's called Flicking Candle Company. And I say to hell with the fresh smells. They have three of my favorite scents. They have scents like freshly signed divorce papers, canceled vacation, or the friend. Flicking candles smell life, not a scent. And then there's Ingham Chicken. I guess Tyson must have the trademark on breast because Ingham has chicken tits. Get you a bag of chicken tits for Christmas and cook them up. I ain't kidding you. And then not finally, but Come and Go gas station. The name that reminds me of my high school years. Just Come and Go. And then, of course, for the ultimate stocking stuffer of them all, when that scratch and sniff gives you a nasty whiff, get that cream on it with them Happy Nuts. Happy Nuts, the cream that's made from a dream, baby.
Happy Nuts been a fine sponsor all year long. We love Happy Nuts.
Better
No
believe
place we'd rather be. All right, thanks to all our fine sponsors out there. All right, now let's move on as we're going to move on to Tony the Tiger Sunbow, guys. One of my favorite cereals growing up, little Frosted Flakes. Louisville taking on Washington. Louisville 8-4, Washington 6-6. Matchup predictor shows the Cardinals 74.8. The Huskies at 25.2. Go ahead and give me those Louisville Cardinals and the over of 50.5.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm with you there, champ. I'm gonna take Never Nervous, Purvis Ellison, and Denny Crum and the boys over Washington and the over.
There you go.
I agree with both of y'all.
What?
Damn,
Louisville.
hell done froze over. Shit.
Yeah.
No shit. That's his first time he agreed with me.
No. It's the second time. Pay attention.
No, is it?
Yeah. You not listening? Can't hear?
You better hope I am because I'm writing this shit down.
Oh Lord, we all lost.
It's two of them. I
Thank
got
you,
you,
Josh,
John.
you'll have
He
a
always-
chance to fade us all because I'm going Ville and the over. Their 10th year quarterback's going to want to show out because he's finally done.
Yeah, no, I'm with you too. I mean, let's just go ahead and just make it a community lock. Give me Louisville. Give me the over.
Community lock. That's our first community lock of the night.
I bet
No.
Doug's here, it wasn't.
Master lock. You never know. Dougie likes to go. All right, next one is going to be the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. This ought to be a good one. Illinois, number 20 team in the nation at 9-3, taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina finished the season as one of the hottest in the nation, and they are favored by 10.5. The over and under is 47.5. This was an easy one for me, guys. I'm taking South Carolina and the over.
I agree, champ. I've said it to these clowns up here at this restaurant that the North Sellers next year will be the best quarterback in the SEC, and so I'm gonna ride South Carolina. Give me some cock, and I'm taking the over.
I take cock, baby.
I'm sorry. I don't like the cop. Give me Illinois and give me the over.
Yeah, I'm out on the cock too, Kenny. I'm going to ride with Johnny, a line 9 over.
Not everybody can take the cock. It's okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. Ain't that right, Kenny?
$20 is just $20.
That's right, baby. Don't knock
Yeah.
it till you tried it.
Behind the
Yeah,
dumpster, come see me.
It's not gonna sound right coming from here, but yeah, give me that cock too. So
Woo!
South Car-
JB.
South
JB
Carolina,
loves the cock too.
Kenny and
Dude,
Josh behind the dumpster. Go meet them.
up until the end of the regular season, South Carolina was one of the hottest teams in the country, man. I mean,
Exactly right.
I got
Should've
you.
made the
They made it
playoffs.
Fuck
Yep.
y'all.
If it wasn't for their slow start, they would have made the playoffs.
that's right. So give me that BBC. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
The one night Steven's not commenting, his son says he loves cock.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm gonna squeak that one
He
in.
was probably used to it.
Yeah, he ain't listening because number one, happy birthday to my mom Brenda in Texas. That's probably why he's not watching. And plus, Texas got eliminated, so he probably don't want to hear it.
All right, next one on our schedule is the Baylor Bears 8-4 taking on the LSU Tigers 8-4. Where is Doug when we need him? This is the Kinder's Texas Bowl. This also is a even game, guys. So the over and under is 60.5. I'm going to go ahead and take LSU, and I'm going to take the under, but just barely. So LSU and under for me.
Well, just because he does it to everybody else, fuck him. I'm taking Baylor in the over. The Portal King won't win the Who Gives a Shit Bowl.
Oh, damn. I hate to do it, but go Baylor. And I'm gonna take the over. LSU haven't shown me that much this year, Fuck Kelly, Coach Kelly. Sorry, kids. Mark got me started.
Hey, the way Doug's been in the group chat, ain't no way in hell I'd pick LSU. Baylor and the over.
We know who JB's taking.
Do I need to even say anything?
Baylor and the over for JB. I'll say it.
Thanks, Kenny. Next. Baylor and over, in case you had to hear it from me verbally. Look, not for nothing, not with our conversation, nothing, but I picked LSU like 2 or 3 times this year. They fucked me over every fucking time. I said at one point in the year, I will never pick LSU for the rest of the year. That's why I'm picking Baylor. Fuck LSU.
I know how you feel, Josh.
All right, now we're going to move on to the big games, guys, the playoff games. It's chance here, and we're going to have the first one is Penn State and Boise State. Penn State at 12-2, Boise State at 12-1 is a 3 versus 6 matchup. Penn State opened up, favored by 11 points, guys. Boise State, the underdog, and got a first round bye. So over and under 53.5. I think Penn State's all they got to do is stop Zanetti. He has over 2,400 yards, almost right at 25. 29 touchdowns. The dude's a stud. But I like the Penn State defense. So give me Penn State. And I'm actually going to take the under of 53.5. So give me Penn State and the under.
I agree with you, champ. Unless Janetti's bringing Shawn Michaels with him, they don't have much of a chance. So I'm taking
That's
Penn
right.
State and the under.
Man, Penn State did look good like the other day. I'm gonna go with Boise State, and I'm gonna go over.
He just said Penn State looked good. He takes Boise.
He always takes the over.
Hey, take
That's the name of the show.
Hey,
That's right.
there's
That's
only
why we
one
named
under tonight. One under.
Why we?
I went to my old ways. Take the over, baby.
I'll take the over.
Take that
When
bet
I
and go
saw
to the
this
bank.
double-digit spread, I can't wait to hear Josh's pick. But I think Penn State shuts them down. I took Penn in the under.
Well, normally my rule is if it's over 10, I don't take Penn State. That's normally my rule. But defense is controlling the line of scrimmage. They're playing phenomenal. Boise State's one-dimensional. So basically, you shut Genty down, you've shut Boise State down. I think, personally, SMU is a better team than Boise State, if you ask me. But with that being said, I am actually going to go against my word, so I hope it don't come back and bite me in the ass, but you'll see why if it does. Give me Penn State, but give me the under.
Right on. Hey, next one, we're going to move on to a quarterfinal. We got the Texas Longhorns at 12-2, taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. Excuse me there. Texas favored by 12.5. The over and under is 51.5. I'll tell you what, I like Arizona State's running back. That was Scatterboo, man. He's got 1,568 yards on the year, 19 touchdowns. I like that kid, but he just can't do it all for Arizona State. Texas Longhorns got some weapons, so give me the Horns and the over.
Man, I've been saying it last half of the season. Arizona State and South Carolina, 2 hottest teams in football. I'm taking the Sun Devils in the over.
I agree with Kenny. I'm going to go with the Sun Devils and the over.
Well, after those 2 picks, there's a reason Mark was in last. Sun Devils in the over.
Good one. I love it.
Man, Mark, I love you, but I can't go with you. Give me Sun Devils in the over.
That means Mark will get 2 points because we just fucked ourselves.
No Manly Island.
He gets 6 points, 3 and 3.
Yeah. My bad.
Playoff games. Let's see.
Oregon, Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm getting there, buddy. Give me time.
Well, I'm sorry, that was next on my screen.
Ohio State, ranked number 8 in the nation. Of course, they finished got a first round win as they are 11-2, taking on the Oregon Ducks. Got a first round bye. Oregon, number one team throughout. They are 13-0. Ohio State favored by 1, guys, believe it or not. And Oregon, the over and under is 53.5. I'm going to take the Ducks, and I'm going to take the over of 53.5.
Well, I'm riding the last place champ, the Portal King, the Toilet Bowl King, whatever he wants to call himself. But I'm riding the champ of this one. I got Oregon and the over.
Oh, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go with Ohio State, another team I don't like. I'm gonna go over.
I'm going to quote something Kenny said to me earlier in the show. There's a reason Marks and last why you riding them. Ohio State. The
You're giving me the number one team in the country in points. That's why I'm riding.
Yeah, hey. The last time these two met, Ohio State was just simply outcoached. That's all it was. So
Hey, is Ryan Day still there?
Ryan
Still
Day
there,
is still
buddy.
there.
Nothing
So
will
with
change.
that, give me Oregon. They're still number one team in the country for a reason. So when I'd be pretty pissed off knowing that I had a bye and I'm still an underdog against a team
Yeah.
I already beat once. Yeah, give me Oregon. Give me the over.
Hey, real quick, did y'all see what Dave Portney of Barstool Sports did?
yeah, that was awesome. Extend Ryan Day.
He bought 25 seats on the 50-yard line, first row behind the Ohio State bench, and all of his buddies wore Michigan-colored hoodies, and it said, "Extend Ryan Day."
Yeah.
Oh, did you see he had the plane fly over also?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Had the plane fly over Columbus.
Yeah, fly over saying extend Ryan Day.
you know him and
Yeah.
Brady are the ones that ponied up the $3 million to get Bryce Underwood.
Yeah. Mainly him.
Yeah, mainly him.
Yeah.
All right, next one on the schedule is the last quarterfinal, and that is a Notre Dame 12-1 taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia with a bye, but they're going to be without their quarterback Carson Beck, who threw for over 3,400 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 12 picks. Georgia's going to have to rely on that defense, guys. They're only favored by 1.5. Over and under is 43.5. I think Notre Dame somehow finds a way to pull it out. Give me Notre Dame and the under.
Man, I'm polar opposite of you on this one, champ. I think they're better off without Carson Beck. Stockton will play a control game. They're going to pound the ball, dink and dunk them to death. Riley Leonard still does not impress me. I don't care what he did against Indiana. I'm taking Georgia, and I'm gonna take the over. I think it'll be a 24-30 something ball game, but Georgia's gonna get some points. I mean, that kid played really good in the SEC title game against Texas. He's not scared. He's getting to play basically a home game. I'm gonna take the Dogs over.
Hey, y'all, did Doug pick the Irish to go to win it
Yes.
all this year?
Yep.
Okay, so what I saw, they didn't look too good. I'm going to go with the Georgia, and I'm going to go over.
Good picks, Johnny.
Well, and when that Stockton kid came in the third quarter, Georgia was losing. So he got them in position to tie it up, win it, and get ahead. First drive. So I'm riding Georgia as my preseason pick, them in Ohio State.
You say Georgia and the over, Eddie?
The over, yep.
I got you.
Well, and like I said earlier, Notre Dame really hasn't played anybody on their schedule that's fitting, and they certainly haven't played a team like Georgia. Plus, on top of that, Georgia recruits more than just starters. Like, if a guy goes down, next man up is going to be good. So they're going to ease him into it. They got great running backs still. They're going to move the ball. They're going to control the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden, bam, they're going to try to take a shot. Give me Georgia. Give me the over. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be close, but Georgia's going to pull it out.
All right, there we go, guys. You're going to move on to our next pick is a January 2nd game. We have the Duke Blue Devils, who at 9-3, going to take on the Ole Miss Rebels. Ole Miss A little disappointed if you've been keeping up with Lane Kiffin's tweets. And boy, did he get burned the other day by Mr. Dick Vitale. In case you haven't heard, old Dick got him. Just told him you got to win your games, baby. That's all there is to it. Duke. And Ole Miss is favored by 12. The over and under is 54.5. Give me Ole Miss and the over on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jackson. Hey, Jackson Dart's done a good thing too. He's donating some of his NIL money to Ole Miss to carry on there. So that's good. Good deal on Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking Ole Miss in the over.
Oh, I like Ole Miss. I always have, and I'm gonna go with Duke on this one, and I'm gonna go over. Throw y'all off.
Man, you're worse than Pat McAfee. You know that?
Yeah, he is, lady.
Hey man, hey, make y'all think about it. Throw y'all off.
Throw me in with y'all, Mark. I'm gonna take Ole Miss in the over.
Yeah, give me Ole Miss in the over. But like Vic Vitale said the other day, it's right here. He says, "Wow, Lane Kiffin. I thought you were better than mocking out Hoosiers for having a tough game. Did your Ole Miss ever have a bad game?
That's right.
Look at the film of you in Kentucky and Florida."
All right, next one is going to be the First Responder Bowl. North Texas 6-6 taking on Texas State. Well, this is going to be a barn burner here, guys. Old Morris is the quarterback for UNT. He's got over 3,774 yards, 31 touchdowns. As we know, Morris can sling that thing. I'm going to take North Texas, man. They're favored by 9. The over and under 67.5. That's a lot of points. Give me North Texas and the under.
Take North Texas in the over. They average 50 points a game. So you need North Texas in the over.
I'm gonna go with Texas State and the over.
Champ, how many games you got left?
2. Hang on, let me get this right. So, Kenny, what'd you take?
North Texas in the over.
Thank you.
All right, Johnny, what you got?
Texas State and the over.
Throw me
All right,
in
go
North
ahead.
Texas over. North Texas in the over.
Same here.
All right.
North Texas in the over.
Gotcha. Pretty divided on that one, yeah. Yeah, North Texas can put up some points, man. That's for damn sure. All right, we got Minnesota and Virginia Tech. Minnesota at 7-5, Virginia Tech at 6-6. I'm going to take the Golden Gophers in this one, guys. The line is -4.5. Over and under is 42.5. Give me the Gophers and the over. I'm going to take Minnesota and over.
Give me the Gophers in the under.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Tech and the over.
I'll take Minnesota and the over.
I'll take Minnesota in the under.
All right, I believe now is our last pick. If I ain't mistaken, let me get back to it. And it is a whopping Buffalo at 8-4, taking on Liberty. And Liberty is 8-3. I actually got to see Buffalo play earlier in the year, and I like them. However, I am going to go with Liberty minus the 2. Over and under is 51.5. So give me Liberty and the over.
I'd avoid Johnny Grisham with I saw Buffalo and they're good, but I'm taking the other team.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Liberty in the over too, guys. Hey, I got to go. I love y'all. Merry Christmas, and I will holler at y'all later.
All right, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I'm gonna make it 3. With 3 with Mark. I'm gonna agree with Mark and Kenny.
4 for 4, Liberty in the over.
Yep. Lock it. Liberty and over.
Man, that's another Lock. That's the only 2 we have, guys. All right, man. That's going to conclude our picks. We hope everybody out there listening has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us all year long right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Yep.
And make sure you go like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend if you have not yet. And guys, I wish you a very Merry Christmas as well. And we will see you after the New Year.
See you guys.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.